right? Do I support Ukraine? 100%, because they were invaded by Russia. Hello? Do I support this at the level that I want World War III to happen? No.
No one should want that.
No one should want that. And so you're trying to have this complicated thing, which is like, look, there's serious shit in our past, but you're being hurt by a power, but we partially antagonize the power. I'm trying to pull all these.
There's a lot of money involved.
Oh my God! And not only that,
there's a lot of money involved.
And this is the thing. This is the thing which I didn't understand with Sam. It's like he says, "There's nothing you can tell me about Hunter Biden." It's like, Burisma. There is money that flows through Ukraine because it is a place where there are chemical labs and biological labs, and there's bakshish and payment and all this kind of stuff. And my feeling is we're not allowed to know. We're not allowed to pull it apart. We're just supposed to say,
it's on the other side of the ideological fence. You're not even allowed to examine it.
Right. And my feeling is, look,
crazy.
This is my children. I'm on this planet. You're going to potentially create a nuclear holocaust over something where you're getting paid in a way that I'm not. And if we don't fundamentally figure out how to love each other and to coexist and to celebrate each other, and this is another thing about, like, I'll tell you a Jewish thing. We have this one story we repeat every year in the Passover story, which is our name for Egypt is Mizraim. And Mizraim means the narrow places, and it's literally like the birth canal. It's the second birth of the Jewish people. And right now, all of earth is Mizraim. This is the womb. And you say, like, somebody, not you, but like somebody says, well, the Jews consider themselves the chosen people. Do you know why we're chosen? We view ourselves as chosen, not because like we're the best, because we're responsible. We believe that we are responsible for this planet. And we Jews, Edward Teller and Stanislav Ulam, both Jews, unleashed the power of the sun on the planet, which is dooming us to a very bad end. And I believe that we are chosen in the sense that it is our responsibility, not our privilege, not our this, not our that, not that we're on top, but it's our responsibility to shepherd the birth of the human race into an interstellar species. And, like, does that sound far-reaching? Does that sound crazy? 100% to my ears, that sounds nuts. But ultimately, in my opinion, we feel responsible, not for ourselves, not to save ourselves, but for the entire planet. And I hope that other cultures feel the same responsibility, that they feel chosen in the same way. But right now, if you want to ask me, I forego all sorts of financial opportunity because I feel like we unleashed holy hell on earth that may be a civilization-ending thing. And what are we going to do about it? If we are open, we have to realize that what we unleashed to take care of Hitler and Nazism and the barbarity of Japan, like the rape of Nanking, we now have to deal with for all time. And this is like really important to us. We need to shepherd civilization to safety. And if you think about the Passover story, it's a tremendous question. Why repeat this one story that seems bizarre? Like you're enslaved in Egypt, you follow some crazy leader, you go through the Red Sea, you wander around the desert for 40 years, and you find the Promised Land. This is the story of where we are exactly at this minute. It's not like an old-fashioned, stupid fairy tale. It's like you've been telling this story every year for a reason, because the people who waited for the bread to rise, that's why we eat unleavened bread, died. And the people who understood early, okay, this sounds completely crazy, but you're going to have to make a break for it through the Red Sea, wander around in pain before you actually get to safety. That is the story of right now.